Hey guys, join us once again for another adventure as we travel through the western side of the Colville National Forest. We were in the Kettle Falls area of Washington, which means we were close to Lake Roosevelt and had great views of it. We camped for 3 nights and enjoyed the stars, some good food, and some rest. I practiced my lumberjack skills a little bit more. I need quite a bit of work, but we rode lots of muddy, steep, sketchy, and just narrow roads for 3 days. We were mapping trails for Onyx, and we were able to get quite a few trails mapped. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, follow, and subscribe. We are Adventure the Whole Way on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Enjoy the scenery in the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, the 10th of May, I think. May 10th, yep. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We're in Colville. Got off work at 8 o'clock last night and made the 6-hour drive. Got here around 3 a.m. It's about 8:30 now, 8:30, 9 o'clock. So slept a little bit, and we're going to try to map some trails. I'm aiming for 31 this weekend. This is our second trip up in Colville West, and we're going to ride a bunch of roads and then hopefully come across some good sites, a couple good camp spots the next couple nights. So ride along with us. Happy Mother's Day. Let's go sightseeing. too long after leaving camp, wouldn't you know it, it was already time to start cutting trees. Who would have thought? Alright guys, we are up on top of a ridge. This trail is Fritz Creek Extension. This is our 10th trail of the day completed, and on the way to camp we're going to do a couple more. Should be camping somewhere near Trout Lake tonight. There's a campground there, and the road's super smooth gravel, so I'm expecting there to be a lot of people there, but hopefully we can get somewhere close to it that we can have a view of the lake for the night. I don't know, I had like 5 more planned for today, but we might start moseying towards camp. It's been a long day, a good day. Just got done cutting a whole bunch of trees, and yeah, I'm ready for some steak and mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables, and just to hang out for a little while. This is the first trip with the 270 awning, so I'm going to open that up. I'm excited for that. Alright guys, we have made it to Trout Lake, and it's a pretty little lake, kind of rocky on the far side. Excuse all the bug guts, we've been riding all day, but we got out and was checking it out. We were thinking about camping here. There's a couple people here already, but looks like 2 of the 3 vehicle spots are taken, and all the tent sites are available. But we got out and walked around for a minute, and we are getting gone because this place is mosquito central. So this was our 17th trail of the day we mapped. There's a couple more close by off of this road, so we're gonna go catch one of those. There's a big dock to walk out on to the edge of the water. Bathroom here, a bunch of picnic tables, and then the boat ramp, the earth ramp that I just drove to. It's a nice little place. I'd probably love to come fishing, but just getting out for a minute, we were getting swarmed, and we've got a whole bunch of mosquitoes inside the truck too. So we're gonna get away from that water, and hopefully it'll be better. One of the roads leads up a mountain on the north side of the lake, so we're gonna try to head for higher ground and see if we can get away from these mosquitoes. But we'll see you at camp. We'll be there shortly somewhere. Alright guys, so we got away from the lake, away from the mosquitoes. We're in a wide open space. You'll see it tomorrow, but plenty of room for the dogs to play and have a good time. We got everything set up. We got dinner going, mashed potatoes, steak and mushrooms and mixed veggies coming up. As always, picture of the plate will be in the video to make you nice and hungry. We ended with 17 trails for today. Gonna get some more tomorrow, but gonna get some sleep because we got in real late last night, like 3:30, and pushed hard today, but enjoyed it. A lot of good sights, and had a good time. So until tomorrow morning, that's it. We're gonna sit around, look at the stars a little bit, and then get some shut-eye. So we will see you with the sunrise. Good morning, guys, from Camp Still. This is the big open spot I was telling you about last night for the dogs to play. They're having fun. Got some rock face up here above us. Got the 270 awning and the tent open. It's our first time using the 270 awning. I like it. Had to super glue one of the covers for the light bars back up last night, and my fingers covered in super glue. That's never fun. And then my gas can, the seal broke, so I have made a seal with electrical tape, but it's not holding. So I'm going to try to empty some of the fuel into the Jeep. That way there's less in there and it's below the spigot. And then that should fix that problem. Yesterday, getting some kind of clicking and popping out the front of the Jeep. Not sure what or where. Checked everything out this morning. Nothing looks wrong. So I don't know, we'll see what it sounds like today when we get rolling. But gotta have some breakfast, some bacon, eggs, potatoes, get everything packed up, and then we'll get out of here. So we'll see you shortly. Alright guys, it is 11:46. We are packed up and gone from camp, ran by the gas station and topped off one more time. Took a makeshift shower in the sink to get all the gas and the dirt and everything off. Camp spot was nice, but it was very dusty. So crawling around under the Jeep and trying to fix the fuel tank. I just got kind of filthy, so we got some more cold drinks and topped off, and we're about to hit the first trail of the day. Still haven't found out what exactly is making the clicking noise up front, the little popping noise, so we'll monitor that as we go. But Kaylee did breakfast while I was working on some stuff. Had some bacon, eggs, and potatoes. It was really good breakfast. I'll throw a picture in for you, and let's go see what we can find today. We're at 17 trails mapped for the trip, all yesterday, and we'll see where the road takes us today. Alright guys, we are coming down from a mountaintop. Not sure what little mountain or butte we were on, but we're over close to Barnaby Buttes. This is actually Cedar Ridge. Barnaby Buttes, Dollar Mountain, riding this little shelf road down, but it's been beautiful. From a little bit higher up, you could see Lake Roosevelt. It's in the drone footage, but a little bumpy, sorry about that. But we just had us a sandwich for lunch. I don't know, I think we're like 5 trails in for today. Didn't get started till like 12:30. But on our way in here, we did see a really big black bear. It was running down the road away from us. We did get a picture. I'll throw that in. It's not the greatest picture, but it ran up the road for probably 30 yards or so before it darted off into the woods. So we got as best a picture as we could. And now we're just eating our sandwich and riding down the mountain to head to the next one. The next trail is Dollar Mountain. So we'll see you at the top of that one, and we'll keep on rolling. Jeep's running strong. I think lunch has got Kaylee in a better mood. She's got her spirits high. She starts getting a little bit hangry on me sometimes, but we're gonna roll along and hope to find some more pretty sights and get some more trails mapped. My intention was to camp on the border of the U.S. and Canada tonight, but that's a lot of dirt between here and there, so we might not make it there. I don't know. Keep you posted. Alright guys, this is the White Mountain Trail, Forest Road 2014 250, something like that. 10.5 mile trail. It was a long trail. Put in a lot of work with the trees. Thankfully, way more than we cut had already been cut, but we cut a good bit of trees. It was some work getting in here, a little bit banged up, but absolutely worth it. So this is the end of the trail. I think it used to go up the mountain a little bit more, but you got a big fire ring right here. We may camp right here tonight, because this is why we're out here doing it. Look at the view of the peak right beyond the fire pit. Just gorgeous, beautiful forest. And then over here on this side, man, the view for miles. All that rock face up there. And then that's just beautiful. You got some old burn, you got some healthy green, you got a mixture in between, and then you got this ridge right here, which clears up a little bit further down. It was like a big field, big meadow. Had some trees in it, but it was pretty wide open. Probably good chance of seeing a bear or some elk or moose, something up here. This is probably the best trail of the trip, and I just noticed way in the gap over there you can see two little peaks sticking up. By my accounts, that should all be Indian reservation, so that's like looking back down towards Wenatchee, back down that way. So this is a great spot. We got maybe an hour and a half of daylight. This is trail 28. So we have 53. We got 5 more trails to map in the west zone of Colville here. So we may try to get a couple more that are off of this road now that we know it's cleared and we can drive all the way back to here. Or we might stay. I'm not sure yet. But either way, it's been a good day. Lots of driving. Haven't done a lot of talking or a lot of drone work today, but this spot, man, this is the pinnacle of the trip so far, right here. I'm digging it. So thanks for being with us. We'll keep you updated on where camp is. Dinner tonight is Sloppy Joe. Spoiler alert: the ultimate camp food. And pizza Pringles, pizza flavored Pringles. Gotta have those. But we'll keep you updated on camp and what we do next. And then we got a whole another day tomorrow. So we had 53 trails to map here in Colville West. When we get these next 5 done, we've got 31 in Colville East. So we might make it over there tomorrow. Who knows? I was trying to get the 31 that we had remaining this weekend, but we still have a whole nother day. So we'll probably at least break into the east a little bit. But that's enough talk for now. We'll see you in a few minutes. All right, so we ultimately decided against the other spot just for the sake of getting down, more room for the dogs, and quicker access to trails in the morning. So we're at the White Mountain trailhead, hiking trailhead, and lots of room, wide open. Good view of the mountain. We're a little close to the trees, but if you back up, you got a good view. So in the morning, we'll have a nice view, and it'll be right out the tent window. So we're gonna get set up. We're gonna get tree sap. We're gonna get, I don't know why I sniffed it. We're gonna get set up. Gonna get dinner going, Sloppy Joe's, and might get the fire pit out. Propane fire pit. There's a fire ring, but we're gonna do propane if we have one, and just relax. We usually don't set up before dark if you've watched any of our videos, so don't really know what to do. But no, we'll get everything set up and we'll get back with you for at least one more video probably of dinner and everything being set up, and then we'll do it again in the morning. All right, guys, we're set up for the night. Got the chairs, got the fire pit, the awning, the tent's going, got the coffee on the percolator. In the percolator on, anyway, whatever. About to get the Sloppy Joe's going and sit by the fire, watch the light disappear, have dinner. As always, picture is in the video, make you nice and hungry. All my Pringles are mine, my pizza Pringles, no sharing allowed. And that's it. We're gonna see you in the morning. We finished up at 28 trails. White Mountain was the last one we got done. We decided not to camp, came back out to try to get another one before dark, and it was just covered with down trees. A lot more, come here, a lot more work than I wanted to put into it. So we'll get going in the morning, get the last 3 we need in the west, and then we'll go to the east. Sit, shake, shake. You crazy. Sit, shake, spin, down, center. Good girl. But we'll get our last 3 in the west in the morning, and then we'll move on to the east, get some new scenery. Came up here, you know, we planned trips around scenic views and, you know, just places we want to visit, but mapping trails brought us up here to Colville, and I'm glad it did because I really like the National Forest. I'd passed through the city once but didn't have time to explore, so it's been nice being up here. The east will be very nice. It's the Selkirk Mountains. Be nice and pretty. So this will probably be it for us over here in this area for a while, because we're gonna go map in the east, then we got to go map in Okanogan. We're gonna go some different places, but we'll definitely be back to Colville West in the future. It's beautiful. So that's it for tonight, and we'll see you in the morning. So this is the view we woke up to on our final morning, and it was spectacular. 10 out of 10. Did not want to leave. Enjoy the views. Good morning, guys. So, just got the drone put up. Realized that what we're looking at White Mountain right here is a false summit. It goes much further beyond there. So, got some pretty good drone footage. While I was doing that, Kaylee started breakfast this morning. We're doing waffles and sausage links. About to feed the dogs. They've been playing this morning. And then we're gonna hit the road. We got 3 more trails in the west to hit, and then we're gonna move over to the east. But it's been a good trip, and that was some really good views this morning with the drone. So got the percolator perking. Sausage be sausaging. Kaylee be Kayleeing. See you in a bit. Alright guys, everything's packed up. We had breakfast, pictures in the video. This was a really good camp spot. I know it's a hiking trailhead, but I don't think it sees very many people. We're rolling out. It's 9:40. 3 more in the west, then we'll move over towards the east. First one is a trail called Onion Ridge, so we're headed that way, and we will see you for any sights or cool things we come across. Alright guys, we are on trail 32, and we got these 3 bucks with some velvet. Oh, they heard the dog bark. Mac, Mac. Crossed over right in front of us, but that's 32, and we are done with the west. Headed back to get some more fuel, and we'll start in the east. Alright, I don't have my mic, but we're at Camp Groden along Highway 20. We're the CCC boys. It's a group that built the other sign said it. So I might be slightly wrong, but I put a picture of that board up here. But they built 677 lookout structures, something like 42,000 miles of hiking trails, and 85,000 miles of road, and the big dam up here on Sherman Creek that created Sherman Lake. It's a pretty cool little viewpoint over the creek with some information. It's got a nice statue up here. Read it to you. We're about 10 miles or so from Kettle Falls. We'll fuel up there, and I think we're gonna head north towards the Canadian border, north and a little bit east to get into the east zone of Colville National Forest. Map a few trails over there. So they built 677 lookout structures, 85,000 miles of road, 42,000 miles of hiking trails, planted a bunch of trees, fought fire. Camp Grouden. Roosevelt's Tree Army. Step into these shoes, dedicated to the youth of the 1930s who built the roads and trails the fire lookouts and dams, and who laid the foundation for growth in our nation. CCC, 1933 to 1942. Some tough kids. I don't see many of today's youth doing that. So, and that's it for now. Let's go get some gas, maybe a nice cold drink, and see what else we find. Gotten gas and are headed to a little cluster of about 5 or 6 trails in the eastern zone of Colville National Forest. We're riding along Lake Roosevelt. This is a massive lake, but it's beautiful out here. All the rock formations and mountains in the distance, and this massive lake. On the other side of this rock formation to the left here is the other main road we took up to the border crossing last trip we were up here. And I guess the bed of the river, it's probably 200 foot deep, so I doubt the water's that deep, but in places it's probably really deep. It's just a really, really cool thing to look at, and the forest and the hills and the mountains all through here. It's very nice area. If you ever get the chance, visit Colville National Forest. It's 10 out of 10. I do recommend. So if everything goes according, these trails we're going to ride, we will be at the U.S.-Canadian border at the northernmost of these trails we have planned. It dead ends at the border. So we'll see you there, or see you before, if we come across something cool. Alright guys, we have made it to the end of this trail. Onyx shows 700 yards to the border, but that sign right there says it's the border, and it's put there by the Border Patrol, says it's unlawful to enter, blah 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 blah. Just like Horns Mountain, ridiculous mosquitoes out here. You can see them just swarming around. They are massive, but it was really pretty. We rode alongside the Big Sheep Creek, and it's a nice trail. There were some really nice camp spots a little further back down, but I wouldn't camp here anyway because those mosquitoes are massive. I was out there for like a minute just to take a picture, and I probably got bit like 10 times. So we're gonna ride on. We'll see what's next.
Sadie, go get your ball.
Come here. Sit. Sit. Up here. Sit. Uh-oh. He's got that monster. Come on.
This is not going anywhere.
Alright, so we are up Belshazzar Mountain on the Belshazzar Trail, close to the end. This will be our last trail of the trip. We ended up doing 32 in the Colville West Zone and today 8 in the Colville East Zone. that snowy peak, the real triangular one right there, that's in Canada. So I'm sure most of that is. We're probably 4 miles from the border from right here, but just all the way around. And then as we ride out the ridge here, you can see a long way. We got the trees in the way right here, but it's been beautiful. It's been a great weekend. It's been about a 650-mile weekend, and we still got 300 miles home. This is the part that sucks, the near 6-hour ride home. We're starting home earlier than usual though. So all our trails this weekend we found using Onyx off-road, mapping trails for them. That way they're guided and mapped trails when you check it out on the app. Bring you out to remote, beautiful places like this. Wish we had another night, because I'd find a little bit clearer view than this and just park it and pop the tent open and enjoy it another night. But good weekend, got a lot done. Thanks for adventuring with us. If you enjoyed the trip, enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We're trying to grow the channel. We're right at 200. Last I looked, we're at like 195, so we're trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. And we're gonna keep going out, keep going on adventure, so stick around for the next one. Add Adventure the Whole Way on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We try to go somewhere just about every weekend or so. Drop a comment, let us know where you want to see us go. We're up for trying anything. We're 2.5 inches lift, 35, so nothing super crazy, nothing too crazy, but we'll take a good, 6, 7 out of 10 trail. We don't want to break anything if we can avoid it. Earlier in the trip, heard some type of clicking in my steering. I think maybe I got a spring that shifted a little bit, a coil spring. So I'll get that looked at this week, and we'll be back at it. So see you on the next one. Till then, we gone.